Hello, everyone. How are you doing? Good afternoon.
Hi,
Hi,
teacher.
teacher.
Hello, guys. Sorry for the delay. My computer was installing updates, and you know they do that at random whenever they feel like, so I couldn't stop that. But anyway, let's get into business, all right?
Hello, teacher.
Hello, everybody. How are you doing?
Hello, teacher.
Hi,
Hi.
guys. How are you? Hello, boys and girls. All right, guys. So I'm just going to share the screen with you. Sorry, as I told you, my computer was installing updates out of nowhere. So everything that I had opened and everything just shut down, everything closed. So let me just start this up. We're going to continue on the topic that we were studying, right? Future achievements, goals. All right, it's almost there. Sorry, for some reason it's taking a while. It's kind of slow. Maybe it's because of the updates. Hopefully not, but it's pretty slow. I don't know why is it taking so long. I don't know why is it taking so long. All right, there we go. And finally, so we did this exercise yesterday. Now that we've learned this, now that we've learned all of this, let's do this listening one more time, okay? We already did this listening exercise a few days back. Okay, so let's listen.
Page 109, Exercise 8, Conversation. Where do you see yourself?
Can you hear the audio?
Yes, teacher.
Thank you, guys.
Part A, Listen and Practice.
Tell me a bit more about yourself. What's your greatest accomplishment?
I think my most important accomplishment was the development of a mobile app during my internship last summer.
And did you manage to finish the project?
Yes, I was able to deliver the app before the end of my internship, and it has already received lots of positive reviews from customers.
That's interesting. And where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Well, I know your company already hires remote workers, and that's one of my goals for the future. So 5 years from now, I hope I'll be working from my laptop in some tropical country. A true digital nomad.
I see. And what do you hope you'll have achieved by then?
I'd like to have developed many other successful apps, and I hope I'll have seen more of the world.
All right, very good. So just a quick check. What is the meaning of this? When the interviewer says, I see, and what do you hope you'll have achieved by then? What is the meaning of that? How do you say that in Spanish?
¿Qué es lo que esperas haber logrado con ello?
That's right. ¿Qué es lo que esperas haber logrado? Correcto. Ajá. ¿Qué es lo que esperas haber logrado? What do you hope you'll have achieved by then? Para entonces, ¿no? Entonces, bien, ¿qué es lo que esperas haber logrado para ese entonces? Para entonces, ¿no? By then, podríamos traducirle este by then como para entonces, ¿no? Entonces, noten, no es que esperas lograr, sino que esperas haber ya logrado, ¿sí? Entonces, esa es la diferencia entre lo que ya habían ustedes estudiado en ciclos pasados y todo, el futuro simple, ¿no? Y este futuro perfecto que hemos estado viendo más de este ciclo, ¿no? ¿Qué esperas haber logrado? Nuevamente, ¿qué esperas lograr? Sería what do you hope you'll achieve? Pero ¿qué esperas haber logrado? What do you hope you'll have achieved with the participle, right? And what is the meaning of this? I'd like to have developed many other successful apps. I'd like to have developed many other successful apps. So what is that?
Me gustaría haber desarrollado muchas
otras aplicaciones exitosas.
Exactly, that's right. Very good. Me gustaría haber desarrollado muchas otras aplicaciones exitosas. That's right, very good. And what is this? And I hope I'll have seen more of the world. How would you say that in Spanish?
Yo espero haber visto más del mundo.
Exactly, very good. Correct. Very good. Excellent, Adriana. Espero haber visto más del mundo. Como veíamos hace un par de días, ¿no? Yo les decía, exactamente como dijo Adriana, es la forma más natural como la diríamos en español, ¿no? Espero haber visto más del mundo. Noten que en español no estoy usando una estructura futura, ¿no? Espero, pero al decir espero, se entiende que es a futuro, pues, ¿no es cierto? Espero haber visto más del mundo. Sin embargo, en inglés, como estamos hablando a futuro, sí utilizo el will en este caso. Pero después de will, el have y el participio, o sea, es un futuro perfecto. It's a future perfect. Let me just check the chat. Okay, Mari. No worries. All right, good. Good. So, again, this is what we saw, what we've been studying in these last classes. And now, let's go into the next page, all right? As I've told you, you know, the screens that you cannot see from Zoom sometimes get in the way of me working here, right? Okay, good. So let's do a little bit of listening, more listening, but this time no text, right? My dream career. What is the meaning of my dream career?
Mi carrera de sueño.
Mi carrera de ensueño, o la carrera de mis sueños, si quieren, that's right, very good, awesome, very good. Now, a question before we continue. Si ustedes quieren decir, espero haber terminado mi carrera, estará, o sea, están ahora estudiando, entonces dicen en 3 años, por ejemplo, espero haber terminado mi carrera. I hope I'll have finished my career. ¿Estará bien esta frase? I hope I'll have finished my career.
Maybe no. You need use major.
Exactly. Very good. Awesome. In that case, career wouldn't work. In that case, I would have to say major. Very good. Awesome. Exactly. In 3 years, I hope I'll have finished my major. That would be correct. Ahí sí, porque si ustedes dicen finish my career, significa que ya se quieren jubilar, que ya no quieren trabajar. ¿Comprenden? Entonces, siempre recordarán eso. Carrera. Career es la carrera, pero la carrera profesional, cuando ustedes trabajan, todos los años que vayan a trabajar, eso es su career. La carrera, lo que están estudiando, yo estoy estudiando psicología clínica, cualquier cosa, ¿no? Eso es su major, no lo olviden, ¿ok? Good. So, let's continue then. Let me just do this. All right. So, my dream career, and let's listen and try to sorry about that. Let's do the listening, but as you can see here, we have 3 people, right? And we have these parameters, what they hope they'll have achieved, and the reasons for that, okay? So let's do that. And this is what they hope they'll have achieved by the time, para cuando tengan. ¿Se acuerdan esto que estudiábamos? By the time, para cuando tengan 30. Y no se olvidarán una cosa, decir que ellos tengan 30 no será they have 30. En inglés no usamos el tener para la edad, en español sí. En inglés siempre usamos el verbo to be para la edad. Si ustedes quieren decir su edad ahora, por ejemplo, quieren decir yo tengo 22, no pueden decir I have 22 years o algo por el estilo, sino I'm 22 o I'm 22 years old. Don't forget that. Solo pequeño paréntesis, ¿no? All right, let's listen then.
Page 110. Exercise 10. Listening. My dream career. Part A. Listen to 3 young people describe their plans for the future. What do they hope they will have achieved by the time they're 30? 1. Hugo.
Protecting the environment is something that is really important to me. We only have one chance with our planet, so we need to keep finding new ways to live that don't destroy it. By the time I'm 30, I'd like to have established my career as a green architect. I have lots of ideas for building with recycled materials, and there are so many environmentally friendly ways to create energy. I think green building is the architecture of the future, and I want to be a huge part of that.
2. Aaron.
I know what makes people happy, and I know about luxury. That's why by the time I turn 30, I'll have opened the world's biggest luxury hotel chain, and it'll be a huge success. I don't have any money right now, but I know I can convince rich people to invest in my hotel. I'll start with one hotel in every major European city, and then, by the time I'm 40, I'd like to have retired so I can travel all over the world and stay in my hotels.
3. Danny.
Ever since I was little, I've loved animals. We always had pets in my family. Cats, birds, even snakes. And they always made me so happy. That's why I'm going to veterinary school. I want to take care of animals so they can make other people happy. I hope that by the time I'm 30, I'll have started working full-time as a veterinarian. My dream is to have my own clinic 5 years after that.
Okay. All right, guys. Let's listen now one by one, okay? Let's go listening to them one by one. Let's start with Hugo.
Page 110. Exercise 10. Listening. My Dream Career. Part A. Listen to 3 young people describe their plans for the future. What do they hope they will have achieved by the time they're 30? 1. Hugo.
Protecting the environment is something that is really important to me. We only have one chance with our planet, so we need to keep finding new ways to live that don't destroy it. By the time I'm 30, I'd like to have established my career as a green architect.
So, what do you think or what does he hope he'll have achieved by the time he's 30? Anybody?
He wants to finish his career as a green architect.
That's right. Correct. Okay, very good. Let's listen to that again.
Plans for the future. What do they hope they will have achieved by the time they're 30? 1. Hugo.
Protecting the environment is something that is really important to me. We only have one chance with our planet, so we need to keep finding new ways to live that don't destroy it. By the time I'm 30, I'd like to have established my career as a green architect.
Yeah, that was the thing. He hopes he has established his career as a green architect. No finish en realidad, sino establish. Espera haber establecido su carrera como un arquitecto, a green architect. Literalmente arquitecto verde, pero entendemos lo que quiere decir, ¿no es cierto? Como un arquitecto ecológico, right? He hopes he has established his career as a green architect, all right? So that is what he hopes to have achieved.
I have lots of ideas for building with recycled materials, and there are so many environmentally friendly ways to create energy. I think green building is the architecture of the future, and I want to be a huge part of that.
And what is the reason? Why does he want to establish his career as a green architect? Let's listen again, okay?
Maybe protecting environment.
Yeah, in order to protect the environment, exactly, because he thinks that's very important, right? Correct. Basically, yeah, that's it. So now let's listen to him. Exactly, very good. Let's listen to it one more time. But with the script. So this time, please, let's listen and read, okay?
Page 110.
Here.
Listen to 3 young people describe their plans.
Okay, here.
1. Hugo.
Protecting the environment is something that is really important to me.
What is the meaning of environment?
Ambiente.
Yep.
Medio
Correct. Ambiente o medio ambiente. Exactly. That's right.
We only have one chance with our planet, so we need to keep finding new ways to live that don't destroy it. By the time I'm 30, I'd like to have established my career as a green architect.
La pronunciación de él fue súper rapidita en esta parte, ¿no? By the time I'm 30, paradójicamente, todo lo demás está diciendo lento, pero justo el trocito este lo dijo como que bien rápido, ¿no? By the time I'm 30, I'd like to have, ¿no? Entonces es el I'd like to have established my career.
By the time I'm 30, I'd like to have established my
I like to
career
have
as a...
established, entonces notaron I like to have. Entonces prácticamente no está sonando la H, ¿no? La H que sonaría como J, ¿no? I like to have, perdón. I like to have. Sí, prácticamente así lo está diciendo. Listen.
By the time I'm 30, I'd like to have established my career as a green architect. I have lots of ideas for building with recycled materials, and there are so many environmentally friendly ways to create energy. I think green building is the architecture of the future, and I want to be a huge part of that.
All right, good. What is the meaning of huge? What is the meaning of huge?
Como una gran parte.
Yes, correct. Una gran parte, una enorme parte, ¿no? Huge, enorme. Yes. Very good, very good. Okay, so that was the thing with Hugo. Now let's go with Erin. Let's see what she hopes she'll have achieved. ¿Qué espera haber ya logrado? Noten, él no espera establecer su carrera, pero regresando a Hugo, ¿no? Él no espera establecer su carrera como arquitecto ecológico cuando tenga 30. Él espera ya haber establecido su carrera como arquitecto ecológico para cuando tenga 30, o sea, máximo hasta esa edad. Sí, esa es la diferencia entre el futuro simple que conocíamos y el futuro perfecto que estamos viendo ahora, ¿no es cierto? All right? So keep that in mind. Ya habíamos visto también el futuro perfecto antes en unidades anteriores, inclusive ustedes hicieron un video donde debían incluirlo, pero ahora lo estamos viendo muy enfocado a esto de las metas futuras, ¿no? ¿Qué espero haber logrado? No qué espero lograr, sino qué espero haber logrado. Hay una sutil diferencia, pero la hay. All right? Okay, now let's go with Erin. Let's go with Erin. What does she hope she'll have achieved, and what are her reasons?
2. Erin.
I know what makes people happy, and I know about luxury. That's why by the time I turn 30, I'll have opened the world's biggest luxury hotel chain, and it'll be a huge success. I don't have any money right now, but I know I can convince rich people to invest in my hotel. I'll start with one hotel in every major European city, and then, by the time I'm 40, I'd like to have retired so I can travel all over the world and stay in my hotels.
Okay.
Ways to live that don't destroy architect energy.
Okay.
I think green build.
2. Erin.
Let's listen again.
I know what makes people happy, and I know about luxury. That's why by the time I turn 30, I'll have opened the world's biggest luxury hotel chain, and it'll be a huge success. I don't have any money right now, but I know I can convince rich people to invest in my hotel.
So, what does she hope she'll have achieved?
Get
Maybe
a
open
luxury
a
hotel.
luxury hotel.
That's right. She hopes
Sorry.
That's right. She has opened a luxury hotel chain, una cadena hotelera de lujo, ¿no? Y no es lo que espera lograr cuando tenga 30, es lo que espera ya haber logrado para cuando tenga 30. O sea, 30 no es el punto de partida, 30 es el límite, ¿comprenden? Por eso usamos esta estructura de aquí, all right? Okay, let's listen to that again. See, I think it started in 50 something.
Energy. I think
2. Erin.
I know what makes people happy, and I know about luxury. That's why
Luxury, lujo, ¿no es cierto?
by the time I turn 30, I'll have opened the world's biggest luxury hotel chain, and it'll be a huge success.
Y no cualquier cadena hotelera de lujo, la más grande cadena hotelera de lujo, está con planes un poco utópicos, diría yo.
I don't have any money right now, but I know I can convince rich people to invest in my hotel. I'll start with one hotel in every major European city. And then, by the time I'm 40, I'd like to have retired so I can travel all over the world and stay in my hotels.
All right. So, and what are her reasons for this? Maybe that's a little bit trickier. Why does she want to do this?
She wants to travel around the world in his hotel.
Yeah, that's right. Finally, that's right. First, she wants to establish the hotels, correct? And then finally, and not by the time she's 30, but by the time she's 40, she wants to retire and travel all around the world and stay in her hotels. Sounds like the perfect plan, right? Not very realistic though, but maybe, who knows? All right, very good, very good. Now let's go with, let's listen to this again. Let's listen to Erin's monologue again. And this time, let's also read the script. So please don't forget, listen and read, okay?
2. Erin.
I know what makes people happy and I know about luxury. That's why by the time I turn 30, I'll have opened the world's biggest luxury hotel chain, and it'll be a huge success.
All right, very good. So, by the time I turn 30, ¿cómo podríamos decir esto en español? By the time I turn 30, sorry. How would you say that in Spanish? By the time I turn 30.
Para el tiempo que empiece mis 30.
Para
Correcto.
cuando yo cumpla 30.
Correcto, para cuando cumpla 30, exacto. Noten, pequeñas diferencias cuando hablamos de la edad, ¿no? Si en español quiero decir, yo, por ejemplo, yo en mi caso diría, yo tengo 38 años. En inglés, ese tener, pues no usamos, no digo I have en mi caso, yo no diría I have 38, yo diría I am 38, ¿no? Usamos para empezar el verbo to be, ¿no es cierto? La edad de ella tiene 17, no digo en inglés she has 17, digo she is 17, no se olvidarán eso. Eso es, se conoce como negative transfer, transferencia negativa, cuando hacemos a veces una traducción literal de nuestro idioma a otro idioma y en el otro idioma no funciona muy bien. Muchas veces sí funciona la traducción literal entre el inglés y el español, sobre todo, como hemos conversado antes, pero hay casos en los que no. Entonces, nuevamente, ustedes ya sabían esto, pero les hago acuerdo. Para la edad, en inglés no utilizo tener, utilizo ser. Entonces, o ser o estar, ¿no? Es como decir que estoy en esa edad. Esa es la lógica, ¿sí? Entonces, nuevamente, en inglés yo no diría I have 38, yo diría I am 38. Yo no diría she has 17, yo diría she's 17. Y así, yo no diría, para decir ellos tienen 60 años, they have 60 years. No, they are 60 or they are 60 years old. ¿Ok? Asimismo, cumplir años, en español decimos cumplir años, pero cumplir no diría algo como accomplish o algo así en inglés o fulfill, no. En inglés, para cumplir años, se suele usar la palabra turn. Turn. Ustedes saben que turn es girar o virar, pero también sirve como para convertirse, como para cambiar de estado, ¿sí? Volverse algo, medio parecido a become, ¿sí? Turn. Entonces, es muy usado el turn para esto, para cumplir años. By the time I turn 30, para cuando cumpla 30. ¿Ok? So, very good. ¿Ok?
That's why by the time I turn 30, I'll have opened the world's biggest luxury hotel chain.
Entonces, para cuando cumpla 30, habré abierto la cadena hotelera de lujo más grande del mundo. Noten cómo traduje todo eso desde el final hacia el comienzo, porque el orden de adjetivo sustantivo en inglés, o también cuando tengo sustantivos seguidos en inglés, el orden es al revés, no se olvidarán aquello. Entonces, the world's biggest luxury hotel chain, voy desde el final hasta el comienzo. La cadena, chain, hotelera, hotel, de lujo, luxury, más grande, biggest, worlds, del mundo. ¿Sí? Entonces, la cadena hotelera de lujo más grande del mundo, desde el final hacia el comienzo, cuando tengan este tipo de estructura. ¿Sí? ¿Comprenden? Do you understand?
Yes, teacher.
All right, very good. Tal vez si no sabían alguna palabra por ahí, no se olviden. Luxury, lujo, ¿no? Chain, cadena. Chain, cadena. En cualquier contexto, ¿no? Una cadena, físicamente hablando, literalmente también es chain. All right, anyway, let's listen to that again.
That's why by the time I turn 30, I'll have opened the world's biggest luxury hotel chain, and it'll be a huge success.
It'll be a huge success. How do you say that in Spanish?
Será un enorme éxito.
Será un enorme éxito. Perfecto. That's right. Very good. Awesome. Let's continue listening.
I don't have any money right now, but I know I can convince rich people to invest in my hotel.
Okay.
I'll start with one hotel in every major European city.
Yo les decía que major es la carrera universitaria, ¿no es cierto? Lo que estudiamos. Ahora, major con J, igual que en carrera universitaria, también significa como literalmente mayor, pero es como importante, ¿sí? ¿Se me acuerdan que hace unos semanas cuando veíamos días, no semanas en realidad, cuando estábamos viendo algunos datos interesantes sobre películas, ¿sí? En la unidad anterior, pues hablaban de the major movies, the major studios. Entonces es un término que se usa mucho en inglés. The major companies son como las compañías, las empresas más grandes. A major movie es una película grande, ¿sí? En términos comerciales al menos. Entonces, major, sí, have a major impact, tener un impacto grande, importante. Entonces suele usarse major en ese sentido mucho. Ahora, ¿por qué a la carrera universitaria se le llama major? Es porque típicamente cuando ustedes estudian su grado universitario, ¿sí? Que en inglés se le llama bachelor, es interesante, suena como bachiller, pero en realidad es el grado universitario, sí, el tercer nivel. Más o menos parecido a lo que pasa con college, que suena a colegio, pero no es colegio, sino es la universidad, ¿no es cierto? So bachelor es el grado universitario. All right, very good. Entonces su bachelor está como que subdividido en dos cosas. El major y el minor, el mayor y el menor. En lo que ustedes en ese grado universitario, lo que estudian, lo principal, por ejemplo, si están estudiando música, a lo mejor su major es en piano y tienen un minor en, I don't know, en guitar, por ejemplo, ¿sí? Pero típicamente, si a ustedes les preguntan qué estudiaste en la universidad, ustedes dicen cuál fue su major. Y por eso también a la palabra major es a la que se les suele traducir como, con mucha frecuencia, como la carrera que decimos aquí, pero siempre que sea la carrera universitaria. O sea, solamente hablando de estudios, ¿ok? Si es que es career, ya es la carrera profesional, no es lo que ustedes están estudiando, es lo que ustedes están ejerciendo, en qué están trabajando para obtener dinero. Ese es su career. Ok, very good. Just a parenthesis there, all right? So, yes.
Forget, I see that. Sorry.
Okay, never mind. So, I'll start with one hotel in every major European city. Empezaré con un hotel en cada ciudad europea de las más grandes o de las más importantes, entre comillas, ¿no? For example, I don't know, probably she'll start with Madrid, with London, with Berlin, with Barcelona, with cities like that, but not smaller cities, pero no ciudades más pequeñas, pues, ¿no es cierto? All right, so that is the thing. One more time.
I'll start with one hotel in every major European city. And then, by the time I'm 40, I'd like to have retired so I can travel all over the world and stay in my hotels.
So yeah, that was the reason that you gave, and that was very good. So, and then, y entonces, by the time I'm 40, how do you say this in Spanish? By the time I'm 40.
Para cuando tenga...
Exacto, para cuando tenga 40, ¿no? Entonces, noten, arriba decía, by the time I turn 30. Esto es para cuando cumpla 30, ¿no es cierto? Turn, cumplir años. Por ejemplo, si yo digo, my son is going to turn 8 next month. ¿Qué estaré diciendo ahí? My son is going to turn 8 next month. sería, mi hijo va a cumplir 8 años el próximo mes, ¿no es cierto? Entonces, turn me sirve también, es en general girar, virar, pero también me sirve para cumplir años, por ejemplo, all right? So, ahora, aquí en vez de turn tenemos el I'm, entonces, y entonces, para cuando tenga 40, I'd like to have retired so I can travel all over the world and stay in my hotels. Traduzcan ustedes levantando la mano esta vez, solo de repente para que no se hagan muchas confusiones. All right, so please raise your hands and try to say this in Spanish. I'd like to have retired so I can travel all over the world and stay in my hotels. How do you say that in Spanish? Anybody? Yes, Camila, please.
Para cuando yo tenga 40 me gustaría retirarme y así poder yo viajar y alrededor del mundo y estar en mis hoteles.
Correcto, y quedarme en mis hoteles. That's right, very good, very good, correct, correct. Ajá, exactly. Y entonces, como dice Camila, entonces para cuando tenga 40, me gustaría haberme ya retirado, retirado o jubilado también, ¿no? ¿Cómo se dice jubilarse en inglés? Retire, literalmente retirarse, ¿no? Entonces me gustaría haberme retirado o jubilado para poder viajar por todo el mundo, como decía Camila, y quedarme en mis hoteles. That's right, very good. Good. Now let's see what Danny has to say, all right? Escuchemos qué nos dice Danny entonces. Number 3. So what does he hope he'll have achieved and what are his reasons? Okay.
Page 110. Exercise.
Opened the world's biggest one hotel in every major hotels.
All right, now.
3. Danny.
Ever since I was little, I've loved animals. We always had pets in my family. Cats, birds, even snakes. And they always made me so happy. That's why I'm going to veterinary school. I want to take care of animals so they can make other people happy. I hope that by the time I'm 30, I'll have started working full-time as a veterinarian. My dream is to have my own clinic 5 years after that.
All right. So what does he hope he'll have achieved by the time he's 30?
Start working.
Yes, exactly. He hopes to have started working, espera ya haber empezado a trabajar como veterinario. That's right. He hopes he'll have started working as a vet or veterinarian. Posiblemente conocían esta palabra, ¿no? But just in case, solo por si acaso. Vet, veterinarian, ¿no? Veterinario, pero también se usa mucho la abreviación vet, ¿ok? Veterinarian or vet, ¿ok? Entonces, obviamente es veterinario o veterinaria, ¿no es cierto? All right, very good. So, and let's listen to that again, and now let's see if you can tell me his reasons for this. Probably you know them, but anyway, let's listen one more time.
Luxury. That right now. But I'd like to have retired so I can travel.
Ever since I was little, I've loved animals. We always had pets in my family. Cats, birds, even snakes. And they always made me so happy. That's why I'm going to veterinary school. I want to take care of animals so they can make other people happy. I hope that by the time I'm 30, I'll have started working full-time as a veterinarian. My dream is to have my own clinic 5 years after that.
All right, so what are his reasons for that? Why does he want to become a veterinarian? Why does he want to have accomplished that by the time he's 30?
He wants to take care of animals, and so it made happy to other people.
That's right. He wants to take, very good. He wants to take care of animals so they make other people happy. Correct. Está bien el they en ese caso, por más que sean animales, pero si es que es plural, they, ¿no? So good, good. Very good. Okay, so now let's listen to that again. Let's listen to it again. And let's use the script. Okay, let me just find Danny. Okay, here we have Danny.
3. Danny.
Ever since I was little, I've loved animals. We always had pets in my family. Cats, birds.
Notarán la pronunciación de aves, de pájaros. ¿Cómo se dice? Aves, pájaros. How do you say that?
Birds.
Exactly, very good. Birds. Un error que mucha gente comete es decir beards, ¿no? Beards. But what are beards? This is a beard. This is a beard. La barba, eso es beard. Y se escribe con 2 Es, ¿no? Beard. Perdón, se escribe E-A, disculpen. B-E-A-R-D, ¿no? Beard. Entonces, si ustedes, qué sé yo, dicen, look at those birds flying, ven por la ventana y dicen, look at those nice beards flying. Están diciendo, mira esas hermosas barbas volando por ahí. Entonces, tengan cuidado con eso. Pero muy bien, muy bien. Entonces, birds con E, eso es, perdón, con I, pero se pronuncia como si fuera E. Entonces, ahí tenemos aves o pájaros. Birds. Okay, very good. So, let's continue.
Ever since I was little, I've loved animals. We always had pets in my family. Cats, birds, even snakes. And they always made me so happy. That's why I'm going to veterinary school. I want to take care of animals so they can make other people happy.
¿Notaron cómo pronunció esto? No dijo él, I want to take care of animals. O sea, no lo pronunció así, I want to take care of animals. ¿Cómo lo pronunció él? How did he pronounce this? Listen again.
That's why I'm going to veterinary school. I want to take care of animals.
¿Cómo pronunció este I want to take care of animals él?
I want to
I wanna take care of animals. That's right. Correct. Entonces, como vemos eso, I wanna, I'm gonna, se usan muchísimo, ¿no? Y no se considera muy correcto escribirlo de esa forma, como ya les había dicho alguna vez, pero sí es muy, muy típico hablar así, e inclusive en contextos formales, y lo han de escuchar muchísimo, ¿no? Entonces, I want to take care of animals, con mucha frecuencia lo han de escuchar como I wanna take care of animals, ¿sí? I'm going to help you, lo han de escuchar muchas veces como I'm gonna help you. That's very typical. Probably you knew that, but just in case. Okay? So one more time.
That's why I'm going to veterinary school. I want to take care of animals so they can make other people happy.
Very good.
I hope that by the time I'm 30, I'll have started working full-time as a veterinarian.
Entonces, espero que para cuando tenga 30 ya habré empezado, no empezaré cuando tenga 30, sino para cuando tenga 30 ya habré empezado a trabajar a tiempo completo, full time, de veterinario, as a veterinarian, ¿no?
I hope that by the time I'm 30, I'll have started working full-time as a veterinarian. My dream is to have my own clinic 5 years after that.
Y 5 años después de que tenga 30, para cuando ya tenga 35, además de espera ya haber abierto su propia clínica, ¿no? All right, very good. Awesome. So that was it. That was it. Okay? Now, let's do some reading in these final minutes. However, I don't know if we're going to have time for some reading. Let's better do this little speaking exercise, okay? Because I don't think we're going to have enough time for the reading. So, what do you think has the most, who do you think, pequeño repasito. How do you say in English? You tell me. How do you say in English, ¿qué? How do you say ¿qué in English?
Dan.
Puede ser, en muchos casos sí. Y como pregunta, ¿cómo diríamos qué?
What?
¿Cómo decimos dónde?
Where?
Where? ¿Cuándo?
Where?
Ajá.
When.
Ajá, that's right. ¿Quién?
Who.
¿Por qué?
Why?
Why?
Why? Ajá. Ahora, más difícil. ¿Cuál?
Which?
Which, very good. And how do you say in English, ¿de quién?
Whose?
Ajá, very good. Esperaba pescarles, pero no, muy bien. Whose es de quién, ¿no? Just in case, ¿sí? Solo por si acaso un poquito, ¿no? Haciendo énfasis en las diferencias, porque a veces, por más que ya estemos en este nivel y todo, pero a veces algunos todavía se confunden un poquito. Quienes me respondieron, obviamente no, pero hay quienes todavía se confunden un poquito de vez en cuando en estas palabras. Entonces, tendrán eso en mente. All right, very good. So, who do you think has the most realistic expectations and the least realistic? The most and the least. What is the meaning of the least realistic?
El menos.
Ajá, exactamente. El menos, lo menos, ¿no? Entonces, ¿quién tiene las expectativas más realistas y quién tiene las expectativas menos realistas? All right, so think about that for a moment, okay? Think about that for a moment. Maybe you can stop your microphones for a moment and practice on your own so that you can answer me, okay? And I'm going to ask anybody. A cualquiera de ustedes les voy a pedir que me dé una respuesta para esto. Y recuerden, deben decirme el por qué también. Eso es la parte dura. All right, so who do you think has the most realistic expectations and the least realistic, and why? Okay, so think about this for about 3 minutes, okay? All right, let's see. So, let's see, Denitsa, who do you think has the most realistic expectations?
I think those with the most realistic expectations are those who work hard to make it happen to different.
Yeah, you were going very well, but the audio stopped.
I think those with the most realistic expectations are those who work hard to make it happen to different the others.
That's very good, very well said. Those, muy bien, aquellos que, perfecto. That was very good, Denitsa, very good, very good. However, I think that the precise activity was out of the people above, entre las personas que ciertamente como que no está tan claramente dicho, ¿no? But I think the question was, who do you think the most realistic has the most realistic expectations out of these three people, Hugo, Erin, and Danny? But yes, the question is established in such a general manner that you could understand it like that as well. But anyway, very well said, Denitsa. That's even more difficult than what the book expected, I guess. So very good, very good. And now, out of these three people, for everybody, but very good, Denitsa, thank you. Out of these three people, who do you think has the least realistic expectations? Out of these three, for everybody, who do you think is like that? Anybody? What about you, Juan Jose? Out of these three people, Hugo, Erin, and Danny, who do you think has the least realistic expectations?
I think Hugo, because he think
we lost Juan Jose. Probably a connection problem. Juan Jose, are you still there? Juan Jose was going very well, but unfortunately, I think we lost him. Anybody else? What about you, Andres? Who do you think has the least realistic expectations?
I think it depends because I think that Erin, because it is necessary a person who has a lot of luxury, so for open the hotel. So if nobody is ¿cómo dice? Confiar.
Nobody trusts.
Trust también. If nobody trusts her, it is difficult to do this.
Yeah, probably it's gonna be very, very hard to get the investors that she wants, right?
Yes, teacher.
Correct. Very good. Thank you, Andres. Very well. Very well. Okay, guys. Very good. And now, just to finish, let's take a look at a video that shows some examples of this use of the future perfect. Okay. So let me just switch the image there. Where am I going? Okay, here we are. Okay. So let's take a look at this, okay? Tell me, please, if you can hear the audio and if you can see the video. Are you seeing the YouTube screen right now?
Yes, teacher.
All right, great.
Yes, teacher.
Thank you.
The future perfect.
Can you hear the audio?
Yes.
Yes.
Awesome.
I became president of America in November 2008. And in November 2016, I'll have been president for 8 years.
So, I became president of America. Siempre los gringos le dicen América a Estados Unidos, pues no. Entonces eso hay que recordar. No digo que esté bien, no me parece bien, pero así es. So, you know, for communication purposes, that is something that we have to understand. Okay, so I became president of America in November 2008, and in November 2016, claro, esto es, este video es de justamente del 2016, ¿no? Sí, entonces eso también tengamos en cuenta. And as you can see here, and in November 2016, I will have been president for 8 years. ¿Qué significaría esto? I will have been president for 8 years. How would you say that in Spanish?
Yo habría sido presidente por 8 años.
Yo habré sido, presidente por 8 años, correcto, ¿no? Yo habré sido, entonces, claro, aquí, claro, esto se supone que era antes del 2016, pues lo que él está diciendo, ¿no es cierto? Pero para cuando el 2016 llegara, él ya habría sido presidente por 8 años, entonces es lo que nos dice, ¿no? Me convertí en presidente de Estados Unidos en noviembre del 2018 y en noviembre, perdón, sí, y en noviembre del 2016 habré sido presidente por 8 años, ¿no? Uh-huh.
And I like
Ese
my
president no debería estar con mayúscula. Al menos el segundo debería ser minúscula. But anyway.
job. In 30 seconds, he will have beaten the world bull riding record. Oops, no, he won't. Not this time.
So what is that? In 30 seconds. Este video, ¿se acuerdan? Ya les había mostrado alguna vez, pero ahora que estamos en esto, pues es bueno recordar. So, in 30 seconds. Sorry.
Record.
Pequeño paréntesis, ese in debería estar con mayúscula, ¿no? Porque es el comienzo de la frase. But anyway, in 30 seconds, he will have beaten. Beat es golpear, beat, pero también es vencer, derrotar. Alguna vez veíamos eso también. Remember that? So, what is the meaning of this? In 30 seconds, he will have beaten the world bull riding record. How would you say that in Spanish? Any idea?
En 30 segundos, él vencerá el récord mundial de toros.
Correcto, solo que una pequeña cambiecito. No sería él vencerá, sino él habrá vencido. Eso, correcto, pero cerca, ¿no? Sino que es la diferencia sutil, ¿no? Es la diferencia sutil. That's right, very good. Y claro, en este caso en concreto, cualquiera de las dos iría bien, lo cual lo hace todavía un poco más confuso, ¿no? En este caso concreto, cualquiera de las dos iría bien. Hay casos en los que sí, la diferenciación tiene que hacerse más estrictamente, si se quiere, ¿no? But in this case, any of the two would work. Let's take a look at one more.
Oops, no, he won't. Not this time. In 20 minutes, she will have been in the bathroom for 2 hours.
So, right now, digamos que esto se dijo justo este instante. ¿Cuánto tiempo ha estado ella? Lean bien la frase y contésteme. How long, if I'm saying this right now, how long has she been in the bathroom? How long has she been in the bathroom? If I'm saying this right now. What do you say? So if I am saying this sentence right now, how long, my question is, how long has she been so far in the bathroom? Nobody?
Teacher, su micrófono. Teacher, está silenciado.
Gracias. Yes, thank you. Se perdió la conexión y ya regresó, pero se me olvida que cuando recién entra suele estar silenciado el micrófono de entrada. Thank you very much. Okay, well, just to finish. So, if I say right now that in 20 minutes she will have been in the bathroom for 2 hours, that means that she's been in the bathroom for 1 hour and 40 minutes. Si es que este rato digo, en 20 minutos ella habrá estado en el baño 2 horas, pues eso significaría que justo ahora, si es que yo digo eso, pues ella ha estado en el baño 1 hora y 40 minutos y por ende, en 20 minutos ya habrá estado 2 horas en el baño. All right? Okay, guys, that's it for today. And for tomorrow, we're gonna do the self-evaluation from Unit 16, okay? Para mañana, hagamos la autoevaluación de la unidad 16, okay? Nothing else.
Okay, teacher, thank you.
Thank you, teacher.
You're welcome, guys.
Thank you,
You're
teacher.
welcome, everybody.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Have a nice day.
Thank you,
Thank you
teacher.
very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you, teacher. Bye.
You're welcome, guys. Goodbye. Goodbye, everybody. Have a nice afternoon.
Teacher.
Goodbye. Thank you for your attention.